Since childhood, Jane and Mary have been inseparable friends. They attended same primary and secondary school. People often mistook them for sisters. Luckily enough, they both gained admission into same university. Jane is the outgoing and social butterfly, while Mary is so calm and reserved. At the university, Mary met Collins, a final year student. They dated and their relationship blossomed. After graduation, Collins got a well-paying job and proposed to Mary. Mary was so excited and she disclosed Collins' intention to her friend Jane. Jane was not pleased with the fact that Mary, that is not the outgoing type, is into a serious relationship, while she, that has dated so many guys on campus, has not gotten into any serious relationship. Jane and Mary graduated from the university. One fateful day, Collins invited Mary over. Out of excitement, Mary carried Jane along. "Your house is beautiful. Is this your car?" Jane asked Collins. "Yes, it is a Lord's doing," Collins replied. "I'm very happy for you, my friend. Collins seems to be a great guy and is doing well financially." "Yes, so thank God I accepted his proposal." Jane felt jealous when he saw how Collins was taking care of Mary. "I wish to have Collins all to myself. I can't allow Mary enjoy this luxury while I'm left behind without any serious guy to call my own." Mary and Collins got married and they traveled outside the country for their honeymoon. Jane's jealousy increased when Mary told her about her trip to Dubai. Few weeks later, Mary and Collins returned from their honeymoon. "My friend, are you back from Dubai?" Jane asked over the phone. "Yes, so I came back yesterday. Guess what? I bought a lot of goodies for you. Don't worry, I'll wabble it across." "I was actually thinking of visiting you." "Wow, that would be lovely. I have a lot of gifts for you," Mary said excitedly. Mary told Collins about Jane's intending visit. "I don't think it's a good idea for you to accommodate your friend now. You know it's barely 1 month we got married. I think we need our privacy." "Babe, Jane is not just anybody. She's a friend turned sister. And besides, she won't stay for long." "Okay, if you say so." Jane visited Mary. Mary was so excited to see her friend. They chatted the whole day. "Thank God you are around. At least I have someone to talk to. My husband leaves for work very early and returns very late." Hey, talking about your husband, how is he? How was the honeymoon? "I really enjoyed myself. My husband took me to beautiful places while we traveled to Dubai. And guess what? He even promised to buy me a car." "Wow, a car?" "My friend, I'm so happy for you. I wish I was in your shoe right now." "Don't worry. God will bless you with your own man very soon." Collins returned from work. He was so surprised to see Jane. "Oh, you are around?" "Yes, sir," Jane replied. "Babe, I thought I told you about Jane's visit." "Yes, you did. But I didn't know it would be so soon. When will she be leaving?" Uh-uh. She just arrived now." "Okay, she'll be leaving in 2 days' time. Better." It's been 2 days. Jane is here to take her leave. One fateful evening, Jane approached Mary. "Mary, please, I want to ask you for a favor. I was thinking if you can allow me stay with you for some time. I want to look for a job around here. You know, staying with my parents has not really been easy. Don't worry, I won't stay long. I will look for accommodation after my first pay." "Hmm, okay, I'll discuss with my husband and get back to you." Later that day, Collins returned from work and was resting. "Babe, please, I want to discuss something with you." "Okay, I'm all ears. Hope there is no problem." "No, there is no problem at all," Mary replied. "It's about my friend Jane." "Eh? What about your friend Jane?" "Baby, please calm down. Jane says she wants to stay with us for some time, that she wants to look for a job around. She says she will leave immediately she gets her first pay. Please, I'm not pleased with this idea of her staying here with us. Please, it's just for a few weeks, Mary begged. Okay, but I'm not pleased with it. Jane got a job. She started staying with Mary. She assisted with the house chores. Mary was so excited that Jane is around assisting with the house chores. Jane tried seducing Collins several times, but she failed. When is your friend leaving? I thought you said when she received her first pay, she would leave. Eh? It's over 2 months now. I'm not really comfortable with her staying here. Babe, don't worry. She will leave very soon. She's still looking for accommodation. Please, she should be fast about it, Collins said, frowning. Jane, seeing that all her advances towards Collins was not yielding any positive results, decided to use love potion on him. One fateful evening, Jane prepared a very special delicacy. I prepared a special delicacy today. Wow, that's lovely, Mary exclaimed. I am not hungry, Collins replied. Babe, now, please, let's eat. You know she put so much effort in preparing this food. Collins ate the food reluctantly in order to please his wife. The next morning, Collins saw Jane. My love, how was your night? Mary was so surprised that her husband referred to Jane as his love, knowing fully well that Collins disliked Jane. Jane smiled. Fine, dear, she answered. What's up with all this, my love, my dear? I don't understand. What's going on here? My love, please get me my breakfast, Collins told Jane. Okay. Mary was so confused. She was still trying to process the whole situation when Collins shouted at her. My friend, go and make yourself useful instead of standing there looking like a fool. Mary stood with her mouth wide open. The next day, Collins handed over a car key to Jane. Jane shouted out of excitement and hugged him. Babe, you promised me a car. Why are you giving Jane the key? Please, if it's a joke, just stop it, Joe, Mary said, laughing. Who is your baby? Collins asked angrily. Jane, my love, I am famished. What are we having for dinner? I prepared your favorite. Just go and freshen up while I set the dining. Mary was still in shock when she asked Jane, crying, Jane, what is going on? I don't understand. What is happening between you and my husband? Jane looked at Mary and hissed, are you blind? Can't you see Collins shows me over you? Please, let me be. I want to celebrate my new car in peace. Mary, seeing that her husband Collins was not giving her attention, she decided to go to her parents' place. Jane returned from work and did not find Mary in the house. Eh, she would have stayed. Now I can have this beautiful space all to myself, Jane said, smiling. Collins returned from work and did not bother asking about his wife, Mary. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and Collins has not bothered looking for his wife. Mary visited her parents. They accepted her with an open arms. I told you to be very careful with friends, especially now that you are married. But you are so stubborn. Now look at where it has landed you. Mary's mom queried her. Mom, I never knew Jane could be so heartless to the extent that she would collect my husband. I took her like a sister. Oh my God. Mary cried. Don't worry, we are here for you. There is nothing prayer cannot do. Mary's mom consoled Mary. When Mary visited her parents, she was few weeks pregnant unknowingly to her. Mary's mom took care of her daughter and made sure she lacks nothing during her pregnancy journey. Jane, on the other hand, was just lavishing Collins' money. She don't cook, they eat out all the time. Collins will always complain about her lazy attitude. She keeps the house so dirty and scattered. I hate seeing dirty in my space. Why can't you keep this place neat? Is it too much to ask? Collins will always quarrel. Jane will just ignore and continue with whatever she was doing. Jane, seeing that Collins is complaining too much, said, let's get a house help. I can't be doing all the chores all by myself. I don't need a house help. What are you here for if you can't do simple domestic chores? Eh, Jane? Collins queried. If you don't want house help, you have to be doing the chores yourself. Oh, Jane replied angrily. Collins' business was no longer thriving. Jane, seeing that Collins was no longer taking care of her, started behaving so stubborn and rude to Collins. You always complain about me being lazy. Are you not lazy too? When last did you take me to a fancy restaurant? When last did you buy me nice stuff? Jane asked, shouting. Please, you have to work hard though. Me, I can't come and kill myself. Collins looked at Jane, feeling so disappointed. You have been demanding outrageous amount recently. Now my business is down. You are complaining? What kind of a woman are you? Collins asked angrily. Lazy man, go and work hard. Jane clapped back. Collins is getting frustrated with Jane's recent attitude. He sat down at his office looking frustrated when his friend walked in. Why are you looking like somebody that just lost someone? Did anybody die? Joe asked, smiling. No, my brother. I'm just thinking about my business. And that woman in my house is not helping matters at all. She's just demanding money as if I planted a tree that grows money somewhere. You brought this upon yourself, so stop complaining. I think you need help, my friend. I will take you to my pastor tomorrow so he can pray for you concerning your business. That would be very nice. Okay, tomorrow then. Joe and Collins visited the pastor. As they were praying, the pastor asked, who is that woman in your house now? She is my wife, Collins replied. No, pastor. His wife left him after he brought that woman to his house. Oh, I see. That woman is evil. She is the cause of your misfortune. You have to apologize to your legally married wife. Collins sat there looking like a baby. He was so confused because he did not understand what the pastor was saying. Let's pray, the pastor instructed. Immediately the pastor started praying. Something fell out of Collins' eyes. Joe, what is happening to me? Why am I here? Where is my wife, Mary? Collins asked, confused. Thank God. Glory be to God. The pastor exclaimed. You are free from the shackles of the enemy. Joe, what is happening here? Where is my wife, Mary? Collins asked further. Don't worry, I will explain to you when we get to the house. Collins got to the house and saw Jane. My love, welcome, Jane said, smiling. Who is your love? Jane, where is my wife, your friend? Collins asked, shouting. Hey, whoa, I am finished, Jane soliloquized. I am asking you a question. Where is your friend, Mary? She should be in her parents' place. My love, it's me, oh. You, oh, my friend, will you get out of my house this minute? Collins chased Jane out of his house. The next day, Collins and his friend visited Mary. Mary was so surprised to see Collins. What are you doing here? Mary asked angrily. Please, Mary, calm down. Your husband has not been in his right senses all this while. It's like Jane used a love potion on him. We visited the pastor yesterday. After the prayer, something fell from Colin's eyes. He started asking after you immediately. Joe replied, I am sorry, my wife. I don't know what I was doing all this while. I have sent Jay packing. Please come with me. I am so sorry for everything. Collins pleaded, sobbing. Mary was so dumbfounded, hearing all that conspired between her husband and Jane. I forgive you. I remember you warned me about her, but I was so stubborn. I took her as a sister. I did not know she has evil intentions towards me, Mary cried. Thank you, my dear. Collins and Jane hugged each other. Joe was so happy his friend is okay now. Your baby is inside sleeping, Mary told Collins. My baby? You mean I have a baby? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Collins and Mary traveled to the city and they lived happily ever after. Jane returned to apologize to Mary. No problem, I have forgiven you, Mary replied. I have learnt my lesson. I'll be very careful next time. Hope you enjoyed my story. I'm sure you learned something. Please tell me what you learned on the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting story. Bye.